Hey, we're back again with another week of predictions. This week it's going to be Poirier against Pettis in Norfolk, Virginia. But first I want to talk a little bit about last week's event. And, that was one of the best events in UFC history, in my opinion. It was really, incredible event. A lot of upsets. We only went 6-11, which, considering wasn't a terrible record, But I mean, who could have seen Rose knocking out Joanna like that in the first round? I did not see TJ Dillashaw winning the title, so I want to say props to him for doing that. That was a showcase win. He was rocked, came back, and finished off Cody in the second round, and showed a lot of heart in that. Something that everyone knew he had. Everyone knew TJ's a gamer, Dillashaw, everything like that. So. That was a hell of a fight. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch in that one. And then, George St. Pierre coming back. We predicted that one right. He came back, got the win by submission. Third round rear naked choke. He choked Bisping to sleep. And, he looked pretty good, man. He looked pretty good on his feet. He was, landed some good shots. He landed a Superman jab. He looked pretty slick on the feet, and he looked huge, to be honest. For 185, he looked really big, in my opinion. But, he did seem like he started to slow down a little bit, but, he's still able to clip Bisping with that hook and then get the rear naked. So, leave it in the comments here. Do you guys think St. Pierre is the greatest of all time? I would like to know what you guys think. But, it's pretty hard to argue at this point, man. There's only about him, Anderson Silva maybe, Fedor, John Jones. I don't know who else you could, throw up there anymore. But, we're going to move on to the first fight of the night for the card, and it's Karl Roberson against Darren Stewart. And this is a fight where you really don't have a lot of information on either guy. Darren Stewart does seem like he's an explosive athlete. He comes in and seems like he goes really hard in the first round for the finish. He has a lot of explosive double leg takedowns, and on top he'll throw a lot of heavy ground and pound. Doesn't really seem like a submission threat, or it doesn't seem like he has greatest jiu-jitsu, anything like that. He kind of just goes for the heavy ground and pound on the ground, and it seems like he has okay striking, but his loss against Francine Barberos was really a bad loss, man. I mean, that guy isn't the greatest fighter, and he was able to clip Stewart a lot on the feet and hurt Stewart on the feet, and also take him down a couple times. And he's facing a guy that was on the Dana White Contender Series, Karl Roberson. He was a former K1 striker, and so he definitely has some power. He showed that in his first fight on that show. He landed some hard elbows when Spann was moving in for the takedown, and took him out right there, kind of like the Travis Brown type elbows. But it was actually, a little bit different. He framed and was kind of using a forearm and an elbow to the face. It was a little bit different, but same type of thing. And, I don't know, man. This is really a shot in the dark here, but I'm going to take Karl Roberson just because I think both these guys are lower level grapplers. I don't think Darren Stewart, even though I said he does have that double leg, I don't think he's necessarily an elite grappler or anything like that. So I think it could be contested on the feet, and I have to give the advantage to Karl Roberson. So I'm going to say that Roberson gets the knockout in the second round.